How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Pathway. We're kind of in a bit of a dire situation. We're gonna have to play even more cautiously than usual. The nearest recruit square, or at least known recruit square, is like 15 spaces away. We could try and hit this and hope that's what it is instead, because picking up an extra person like a few steps away from the end could help for these last couple like battles and stuff, but that's coming pretty late. I mean, we could die from lack of fuel much sooner than that. Anyways, we're pretty stuck. So here's hoping we can pull it together. The meager remains of a few ruined walls in the desert sand mark this site of a former settlement. Today the place is barren and deserted. Barren and full of fuel? Maybe? Not so lucky. You notice a bunker in the distance. On closer inspection, you realize it's locked tight. Well, damn it. This has got to be something. Anything. Please. After hours in the scorching heat, you see a stone well at the side of the track. Finally, cool water. With parched throats, you rush to the well. It feels like an eternity until the bucket appears at the end of the rope, filled to the brim with water. Everyone's kind of, very injured. So I think I have to risk this. Everyone gains a bit of health. I was really hoping it would be like max health, because now we're going on foot here. And so everyone is probably gonna die. I'm probably gonna lose Fenris with one step here. Fenris is out. Everyone else is like pretty much entirely toast. One health. I mean, do I risk trying to fight these? As you explore the ruins of the deserted village, you almost stumble over a small group of cultists. Sleeping on the ground, you see an old wooden chest in their midst. What might it contain? I think I just try and steal it and try and avoid the battle, because if it goes wrong, I'm going to have to fight anyways. As quietly as possible, big, bulky, beefy Brunhilde picks her way through the sleeping cultists like an elephant stomping through a field of bubble wrap. Suddenly, she loses her balance and stumbles over one of the sleepers. The cultists jump up immediately, weapons drawn. Well, sweet. I'm so glad that this has taken such a dire turn so soon. Fighting nothing but cultists is going to be such a huge pain in the ass. It's a bunch of zombie twos. So I'm in slightly better shape, because the cultists are what's really going to F me up here, I think. That's my biggest suspicion. How good of a shot do you have? 100%. Alright, you need to take it then. And I'm going to run you into, like, the furthest corner of this entire map. And I have to hope that Brunhilde, like, throughout this whole thing, she has to get killing blows. Because the melee retaliations are what's going to totally do us in. She can do over 40 damage in one attack, so she can one-shot these. But I'd like to not have to risk that too much. The infected has me a little worried. I gotta keep an eye on where he's coming from. I don't have high hopes here, though. I can't imagine the chances are that this is going to go, like, super great for me. Oh, shit. And he has a ranged attack, too, which I'm afraid of. And a high priestess, which I've never fought before. Oh, good. Good. Insanely high ranged attack. That was the number one thing I needed to be worried about. Brunhilde, you have to get in there and try and kill this guy. That might do it. 10 bleed is asking for, like, almost exactly precisely the most that I think that is capable of. So it feels like it's asking a lot. He'll just ranged attack me no matter what, so it doesn't really matter. Close to death. I think I'm dead here. At least one of these guys. Nice. Okay, at least one of my team is going down here, presumably. It'll be a miracle to pull through. Oh, Dodge! Dodge! Do your dodgiest! Tuck and roll! Oh, I have no health packs or anything, so I can't do anything there. They might both get stomped this turn with the infected throwing a ranged attack in there. Nice! Good work. That's gonna go such a long, long ways into keeping this battle as drawn out as possible. It doesn't matter where I go or what I do. I'm out of ammo. I'm just delaying the inevitable. Probably should have just included this in the previous episode, because it was pretty much guaranteed that I wasn't going to win that one. Man, I need to play smarter. I'm so sick of restarting. I just want to get through the game. I want to see the next leg of the story and everything here, and I just am getting my ass kicked. At least if I reattempt this section with all the zombies, I can bring Veggie, and he has bonus damage against zombies. Maybe that'll be significant. Maybe that'll turn the tides for me a little. And he can work as a healer. So that's pretty solid. Oh, is this technically a sniper rifle? Oh, cool. Okay, so I have a sniper healer. That's kind of a cool combination, actually. And he's good against the undead. His aim kind of sucks. That's not great. I'll try to upgrade that if that comes up during any of his skill branches as he levels up. I'm just gonna send Jackson in. He's pretty generally capable. Like, I just want to get into this, you know? Like, let's make something happen. Let's kick some ass out there. Oh, this new gun is better than what Bellamy is currently carrying. So you know what? We can upgrade Bellamy's item there. How about that? How do you feel about that, buddy? He also finds more fuel. I wonder if I should think about taking Bellamy along. Do you know what? I don't think Bellamy's much of like a hot shot or anything, but I think I'm going to try that out. Because fuel was a great concern previously, so let's see what he can do out there. I'm gonna steal away. I'm reviving Brunhilde strictly so that in the inventory management here, I can take this away from her and give it to Bellamy, because it's locked to her otherwise. You can't click on your like downed characters, so I wasn't able to do that. So that's kind of a frustrating little thing that I had to spend $500 on a character I'm not actually using, but whatever. Maybe that's something that's worth thinking about in a future patch or something like that, because it is kind of weirdly limiting, but I guess I get why they would include that. We've heard that enough times. Hard pass. I did see one recruit option down the way. Maybe we oh, it's very much out of the way. Well, we'll see how the fuel finding goes then. That's going to be a big determining factor there. As you stretch your legs during a short break, you literally stumble across a shaft hidden in a jumble of rocks. You descend on ropes and discover a hidden burial chamber. A sealed sarcophagus rests in its midst, untouched for millennia. What secrets might it hold? One of you has like ancient languages or something, right? Wasn't even needed this time around. Fuel, right on, and then just random cash. Mostly the fuel, though, is what I'm glad to have found. The ancient building has taken a real beating. The statues on the facade have been deliberately smashed, and the door has been broken in. Could the perpetrators be inside the temple? You immediately decide to search for them. I'm going to withdraw. I see no need to get into a fight like immediately, especially when a guaranteed one's coming up around the corner there. I'm going to save it up a little bit. No need to drink the water. We had just basically got that exact same interaction last time. You guys are at full health, not needed. Oh, the temple in front of you looks desolate and deserted. It only takes you a few moments to get past the entrance. After exploring for some time, you finally make it to the altar room. Suddenly, you're ambushed by a group of fanatical cultists who have been following you unnoticed. Well, dang. A giant molten hell lava pit is not my ideal fighting location. One infected there. I'm going to position you guys to be able to take him out right away. Hopefully. Do you have like Overwatch or whatever it is? Ambush. He does. So that's good to be aware of. Cool. Wish it could have done more, but between the two of you, get rid of him so he doesn't explode all over us. I think that was the only infected. There is a cultist, way out there, so I don't have to worry about him immediately. Cool, team. Good work. Moving them seems relatively useless. I could run them out this way, and then that's the only one who could get at them. They might actually be safer if I run them up this way. There's one that I haven't seen, but maybe pinning myself down in like the dead center of the map is a worse decision. Maybe I can hunker down over here and I'll be able to fight off. Like I'm guaranteeing being attacked by that one there, but I'm kind of hoping that this means. So the one I hadn't seen is down there. Oh, maybe not even. I still apparently haven't seen them all. But yeah, I'm hoping this sets me up better strategically, that I can fight them off in a more like one at a time manner, that they aren't all showing up collectively at the same time. Shit, there's another infected one coming up. It might not have been the best setup possible. Is there any way I can use Meltdown effectively? Is there anything in this row that would be considered an obstacle? I kinda don't think that there is. And so I'm going to attempt to use a Meltdown for the first time in a seemingly quite long time. Doesn't do that much damage down the line, but I think overall that was still worth it. You should probably get the guaranteed kill and then run out of there. Or do you know what? It's probably just take the reload. I'm gonna have to worry about that somewhere down the line. You're gonna get attacked no matter what. Just take the reload and make sure you're available to keep on fighting. I won't be able to melt them down a second time, which would be awesome, because I think some of those guys might continue to line themselves up for me. But hey, maybe we can still do something. I think they're far enough apart that the cultist won't be able to get at them. Shit. That would have been a good excuse to hide him away, I guess. All of that would have been a good reason to do so. Well, that went real terribly, didn't it? Take the guaranteed. Use medkit. I think I need to stick him like, no, cancel, don't run there. I probably need to stick him somewhere where he can get patched up a little bit. Because now I can use the repair kit here. That's not great. Oh shit, you're out of ammo too. That was something I hadn't realized. In that case, I don't want you guys standing on top of one another so you don't get hit by the cultist. Damn it. He said just a second reloading, but I think that was just a bit of flavor text. I don't think that actually counted for anything. I don't think he actually is reloading any sort of weapon there. Remember how I was scared about them all closing in on me all at once and how I wanted to avoid being trapped in that situation? Yeah, turns out that's still happening. He did enough damage to rip through his arm. That guy, he has so little armor. I didn't realize how what a shitty amount of armor he had. Well, he's dead then. Because I don't have a med kit with Bellamy. Man, I wish I realized how much his armor sucked. Bellamy, are you prepared to one-man this shit? Because that's where it's headed. Man, how did this go so fucking sideways so quickly? I'm so disappointed in how poorly this is going. The cultist is still just hunkered down there. I don't have any sort of double tap or anything. And I don't think Bellamy's strong enough to kill most of these in one shot. Like, he for sure isn't. So there's not a whole lot he can do. He can shoot and run. Oh, fucking right. I forgot that would count as a melee. Well, shoot and run, dude. This is your... That's your only option. You're totally dead, though. You can't fight 4 zombies, 3 zombies and a spore thing and a cultist. And dead. How the fuck did that go so poorly? I'm so disappointed in how that came together. I'm actually paying the money to revive Veggie because I still want to give him a try. The only recruits out here, that's not happening. I brought Jackson along, and I just gotta play smarter. I gotta take a breath and, like, just think about what I'm doing in these battles. It's so easy to get cornered and overwhelmed when you're down only 2 people, or starting with only 2 people. You're stuck. Minus 10 ammo, that sucks. I guess I could have read that one because I don't really know what just played out there, but I'm trying to move things along, for crying out loud. You came across a lonely temple, half buried in desert sand. After a brief inspection, you find the entrance and dare to descend into the depths. As you reach the inner sanctum, you hear a sound behind you and turn around. You see a group of cultists with weapons drawn. It's an ambush. Good! I'm glad to just immediately be back in an identical situation. Oh, the placement of your guys is just on top of things. That's just how they're... Come on. There's so little I can do with that, you know? Alright, you guys are just starting in the middle so that even your shots don't count as melee attacks, you know? There's so little I can do here. Oh, this guy's a cultist. I definitely want him dead. I don't want to have to worry about that. And can I position this burst fire? Not even, hey? 72 is decent, but nah, I'm taking the guarantee on this one. I don't want to be trapped in a tiny little corner with someone who can kill me with one shot, you know? And you know what? This time I'm fine with backing you into a corner. Jackson, I need you to turn up the heat, be your full awesome action hero self, and just hold this line here and try not to let too many things through. Because the more I try and spread out and do cool tactics and shit, like, the worse it's gonna be. Oh my god. Stand right there. Stop there. Stop there. Stop there. Yes. Oh, yeah, you idiots. Hell yeah. I wish it would have killed. Even just one more of them would have been great. I'm gonna do an ambush. It'll guaranteed... Do you know what? Cancel that. Reload first. And then queue that up. They'll either not move, or it'll guarantee kill one of them. I'm hoping that it just makes most of them, like, skip their turn. Like, ooh, no thank you. Ah, damn, they chose to move. Alright, well, I'm no better or worse off there. Plus, I got an ambush kill, which counts towards unlocking a character eventually. So that's something. Hey, they're all committing to healing rather than anything else. Which honestly makes things probably a little bit easier for me. Because I can get a few guaranteed kills here and just hold down the fort. Maybe the other zombies will feel similarly distracted on their way into the room here, and they'll just choose to, like, munch down on their zombie bros. I mean, this one's not hurt, though, but I don't think he can walk far enough. These zombies have luckily been spaced out quite well, so it's less of an issue. Really inefficient route that one took. He decided to zig and zag. Maybe he was trying to avoid another one of those ambush attacks, but it's not like it particularly mattered this time. Weird strategy from this particular zombie. Didn't pay out. Didn't really pay off for him, I'd say. It was a strange and confusing thing that he chose to go for. You guys just keep reloading, I think. I don't want to get stuck without ammo, and the way that these enemies are sprinkling their way into this room here, it's zero concern. The only other thing is like a spore bearer, and I don't think I have to worry about that at all. See? Why couldn't it have been that easy last time? 100% shot accuracy, 5 turns, essentially didn't have to move. Did I do something that amazingly strategically better that particular time? Like, why did that go so well? When previous attempts were just like insta-death. It's unclear. I don't know if I should try and hit up that shop. As you come around the next corner, the glow of your torches falls on a massive stone sarcophagus. Your initial euphoria fades as you realize that grave robbers have beaten you to it. So there's still a bit of something to grab. Still some fuel, which is nice, which makes me more inclined. Because otherwise, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Turns out that's more of a detour than I originally thought that it was. I'm going to go ahead and say that it's not a viable option, and it's just going to cost money, and the returns are not going to be good enough. You see a lot of tire tracks in the sand in front of a lonely desert temple, so you enter carefully with weapons drawn. Your prudence pays off. In a temple chamber, you take a lone sentry by surprise, and you quickly disarm him. Let's interrogate him. You question the soldier about his mission, but the man is not inclined to help you. Just you wait. Sooner or later, my comrades will be back, and we can all talk together. I'm going to risk a search. You bind and gag him. The soldiers, if we were here before, you were very thorough. You find nothing, you leave disappointed. Can opener and a handkerchief. Definitely worth taking. I guess those are just your consolation prizes. You're not concerned with real valuables anymore. You just don't want to leave empty-handed. Honestly, just surviving this mission will feel like a consolation prize. Seeing with how things have been going. The Brotherhood has seized control of the old abandoned mine. They appear to be preparing an unholy ritual here. I would ignore, I think. Ooh. Okay, we have options. Helpless, you cower in the shadows as the cultists' chanting grows louder. They have gathered around a clay idol and are repeatedly prostrating themselves in the dust before the idol. Open fire, wait for the ritual to end, which is a gamble, or smash the idol using forbidden lore. I'm going to try it, just because it's never come up before. To your horror, Viduti suddenly jumps up. The idol is the key! With these words, he lunges at the clay statue and shatters it with a few deliberate blows of his rifle butt. The cultists instantly throw themselves to the ground in pain, thrashing around as if possessed. Holy shit, man, this might actually work. Look at him pointing it out. Ha! I've figured it out. I've solved the puzzle. A few moments later, they are lying lifeless on the ground. In front of the statue, surrounded by the cultists, a collection of objects catches your eye. Hell yeah, buddy. Honestly, not as big of a takeaways as I was expecting, but I need that fuel so much, so I'm hell on board with that. That went great. Viduti, you do your thing, man. You Leroy Jenkins that shit anytime you feel necessary. You had hoped to take a break at the walls of the temple, but then you spot the cultists marching in your direction across the desert dunes, and you quickly hide behind a large stone statue. When the cultists arrive a short time later, they begin preparations for a ritual and gather right in front of the statue that you were hiding behind. Oh no! Are we just gonna wait it out there the whole time, or what are we thinking is the right step here? As the high priestess grovels before the stone statue, the rest of the cultists begin a grotesque dance as if in a trance. They spin around and spread out around the statue. In a few moments, they will be able to see you. I think run. I think bail the hell out of here, maybe. Did no one see that happen? Did that work? Panic grips you. As fast as you can, you rush to your jeep, which you parked behind the temple. You hear loud, angry screams behind you. You've been discovered, but before the cultists can react, you have already started the engine and soon leave the temple behind. Hell yeah, let's get out of there. I just saw that the next one coming up as a battle. I didn't really want to have to battle and battle back to back like that. Didn't seem great. The cavernous crevice in the rock wall in front of you is clad with crude bricks. A small murky gully indicates that you have come across an outlet of an ancient system of water cisterns. You hear a distant chanting interspersed with screams and the noise of battle. I'll risk sneaking in closer. You stumble over the remains of a desperate battle. Mangled bodies and tattered caftans lie scattered around, but there is no trace of the victors. You stoop over a groaning tribesman struggling for breath. Check the wounded. You do everything you can, but it's too late. The old man breathes his last in your arms. In low spirits, you continue your journey when you encounter a strange group of people coming the other way. They are just as startled as you are. Yeah, for a second there, I thought we were going to get away without a battle somehow. Here we are back in a position of setting up in the dead center of everything. Funny to think that we're startling these zombies so much. Interestingly, I can see every zombie right from the beginning of the battle here. In which case, I'm setting these guys up here. They're going to shoot their way through this one lone dude hanging out. And this is going to be kind of like our hangout spot. We can start just... we could just start from right here, I suppose. And like flee further and further back, maybe? So maybe for this one turn, I'm just going to throw down some reloads and kind of wait to see how the zombies advance on us before committing super hard to running into the dead end. Maybe running left ways, fighting our way through these 2 zombies in an effort to get away from, what would that be, the remaining 4? Maybe that's going to be prove to be a better option. Maybe I just stay right where I'm at. If these 2 line themselves up just right, he can't get to me. He can. He cannot. Can I get 100% on that guy? Okay. That's kind of what I was hoping for here. Veggie, I would like to see what your best shot is. 100, 100. This one's the closest, so I'm going for him. And take your reload. Because I don't think any of them can get to us. So I think I might as well wait it out where I'm at. They'll kind of slink their way in. In the next turn, a lot of them are going to be very close. Oh, I misunderstood. Oh, he just went for the heal anyways. But I had misjudged that. I might be able to burst fire these 2. I think I can get a burst fire there. 32. That's right on the cusp that I think Veggie can't actually kill by himself. Nice. Critical hits. Oh, you're kidding me. It was just low enough to not kill either of them still? I feel like I got quite robbed. You can sprint up top here, though, buddy. And I think you'll be safe from everyone. So I'd say that's a pretty viable strategy. And you kill the one that is most likely to be able to get to us if we run away up here. I'm trying to attack and run much more often. Just, these zombies are going to, they're not going to hide behind cover or whatever. They just leave themselves out in the open. So like positioning yourself in tactical covered positions doesn't feel as important. And so just trying to put space between us and everything seems like a much smarter move overall. I think you can do it. I think you can kill that one. Oh, robbed. 66 only. That feels like some horse hockey. I would so much rather take the guaranteed. I think instead I want you. I'm gonna move him first. Let's stick back here and like overwatch this narrow path there. I think that'll be fine. I wish I could have got you that other kill there. I'm just gonna stick you right back here because I don't think any zombies can get to that. He could use a reload. Jackson should probably like stay at his current location. Damn you. And like wait out for the opportunity to get a reload. I'm sure battles would be a lot easier to strategize in real life if everyone had a perfect understanding of exactly how far people could move in a given situation. that also means fully everyone waits their turn and things like that. So there's a lot of things that I guess would have to work out that don't make a ton of sense. Veggie, I really wish that you could shoot this one guy there. It's annoying to me that you can't. And so instead what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to get you to just punch him. Nice shitty looking uppercut there, dude. But I appreciate what you did there. It was still helpful. And I can burst fire again. Damn you. And now the gun's empty too. Come on. I can't believe how he's not getting these kills with these burst fires. Is he going to stop and eat a zombie? Yeah, he's going for the attack. Well, frustrating, isn't it? I'll just do this then. And take the reload. And 100%? Well done. Barely got enough damage off there. This is it. This is my team. These are the boys who are going to make it work. A priest and an adventurer walk into a temple, and then they fucking kill everyone. It's my favorite joke. Oh, I forgot to even take any armor repair kits in my inventory. I was so focused on the fact that none of these guys could actually use repair kits, I forgot to take them at all. Shit. I'll buy them or whatever if I ever have the opportunity, I guess. Let's see. Old caravansary. We'll search it. Why not? You find impression. Your first impressions are confirmed it's deserted. You find nothing of value and continue on. Fair enough. Not even a handkerchief or a rusty tin can opener? Wow, it really must have had nothing. Before you lies an eerie moonscape, the banks of a salt lake. You step out carefully onto the salt crystals, but the ground creaks and crackles alarmingly under your boot. It's no use. You'll have to drive around the salt lake, minus an extra fuel. We're just a few short steps away. We'll defeat this section of the game for like the 8th time. The ancient building has taken a real beating. The statues on the we've read like this exact thing. That's how many damn times we're crawling through the exact same beats and motions of this particular campaign, is to just keep reading the exact same little dialogue options. You find the remains of a nondescript desert shrine. Sun, sand, and weather have etched deep lines into the stone. Simple. Oh, 5 fuel. Holy. Big payout on that one. Is there any crazy backtracking we could do to go pick up a recruit or anything like that? God, he's so far out of the way. He or she, them, it's not happening. The ancient building has taken a real beating. Statues... Okay, it's a completely different setting, but they're describing it in a very, very similar way. I can choose to withdraw, can I? I think the final stop on this one isn't a battle. And so I could kind of safely set myself up to take on a battle here and not have to worry about the final step also being a battle. So hopefully that's not a terrible decision. I can see most of them. I think just starting right on the edge here should be fine. I just realized last possible second not to place him there because it'll always count as melee and I don't want that. The duty, I was worried that wall was going to be in the way. That seemed like a real possibility. God damn it, I didn't realize it was going to be in the way for both of them. Alright, what type of zombie are you? Zombie 2. So I would have to land like a critical shot or anything to get a real good hit on him. Alright. Well, I'm running a bit further away then. Then the spore thing's going to get me. Shit. Alright, somewhere up here. Make do. Damn it. I wanted the guarantee. Alright. I guess we can shore you guys up here. I guess there's nothing explicitly bad about where I ended up having to place them. I'm just curious how they're going to start closing in on me. It's too bad there's not a way to super obliterate a zombie. Or maybe if you kill them with, like, Bellamy's laser weapons, then it destroys the corpse and they, like, can't eat it. That's it's a kind of a challenging thing to predict and deal with in these battles. It adds a cool extra layer to it. Damn you! Just get the killing blows on the first attempts. Why you gotta make it so difficult, dude? He could... I guess I gotta take advantage of Viduti's extra damage, because it doesn't seem like his gun is that strong. The low end of it still isn't that good, actually. But that 15% undead damage might be what it takes to really end a lot of these little encounters. I should maybe try and have him do the first attack more often. Burst fire yourselves, please. Those two guys up here. I didn't get very lucky with that. I got lucky with it in the sense that they kept lining themselves up, but not very lucky in the sense that I couldn't seem to actually get any damn kills with it. And yet again, they were both zombie 2s. Okay, so that probably wasn't going to happen anyways. Down here seems to be my best bet. Take the 100. Rest in peace. What a kind soul he is. You guys look like you'll be safe down here. So I think we might as well ride it out. Don't want to take any unnecessary damage here. Really, I didn't have to take part in this battle at all. So I'm trying not to be stupid about it. Show that I've learned the number of battles I've botched. Damn it. None of them set themselves up in very good positions to do any real damage to here. We got 3 down already. That's not bad. Okay. Here's one particular time where I think moving first is my better bet. Because I think majority of the zombies are up that way. If I stand still, they're going to kind of catch up to me. Damn you. Come on, man. That's very frustrating. At least he can do that. At least I can kind of provide myself a tiny bit of insurance that way. There. So that guy should get killed on this turn. Assuming no one else walks in that line first. It's close. Damn close. No! Don't shoot the guy who's a million miles away. At least I think it must be a guaranteed hit with the ambush. Ugh. Alright, man. I'm not too thrilled about that extra damage taken. I'm thinking through my options here. That's 100%. I think I want to take the guarantee. And then I need you to do this little one too. Oh, one shy again. Just come on with that. I really wish I could take the reload with him right now, but I would much rather do a med kit. Really, I'd rather do an armor repair there. But I keep forgetting that he's only medicine, not armor. I do kind of like when they distract themselves like that, because now... shit. Okay, they both put themselves into a position where 23 and 15. Okay, I don't have to worry about it too much. I should be able to just take them both out. No problemo. And he still has one... Do you know what? Go for the knife kill. Get that tally going on the melee there. Because how far away am I from that? 77. 77 out of 100. That's advancing quite well, I'd say. I think I got 50 of those in like the first campaign where I just knifed absolutely every enemy that I ran into the entire time. Using Jackson, mind you. Reveal all. A terrible looking shotgun. maybe it's not that bad, but no one on this team is really going to use it. But I am not immediately putting it into the valuables thing because this just revealed itself, and I'm for sure I'm sitting on 12 fuel right now. So it's absolutely worth it to go see who this is. If it's anyone but Omar, because Omar is weak against undead. You pause. What is that strange sound? It sounds like a soft hammering echoing across the rocky wasteland. Curious, you follow the sound and soon come across an old temple ruin. Only the foundation walls remain. You see a makeshift camp that someone has pitched next to a small excavation site. Standing in a pit, you see Leonora tapping on the wall with a hammer. You can barely believe your eyes when she sees you. Leonora's face lights up. What a coincidence! Nomads told me about these ruins. They were kind enough to bring me here. I've been digging for 3 days now, but frankly I don't think I'm going to find anything here. If I know you, you're probably up to your neck in trouble again. Do you need help? Big time. Gotta pay for her help, but that's fine. Let me check my schedule. Yup, it's fine. I was just gonna sit here tapping on a rock wall for days and days and days. I don't believe she has any shotgun specialty or anything like that, so I'm just sending that to valuables right away. She can also hold med kits. If the opportunity comes up that I find repair kits, I can give them to her and have him as the sole med kit operator. But I'm glad that she's flexible that way, because that opens up some possibilities for kind of how I organize the party here. I'm set up so much better going into the second half of this than I think I potentially ever have been. I don't want to jinx it. Certainly better than like the last time, the start of this episode. Vultures circling around the rock. We've seen this story part play out a couple times at this point. I think I just need to skip past it and move things along to the next part. Yes, the Brotherhood's bad. The things they're doing are scary. Let's try to not get killed by them. That all sounds good to me. Hunky-dory. Great strategizing. Everyone shows up in the next section, and they're all like, oh no, terrible, dangerous, scary, awful, let's be careful. Oh, look, a busted up Jeep. That's good. Maybe grab like a little tablespoon of fuel out of that while we're at it. Hey, 3, that's better than I expected, honestly. Large ammo box. I didn't realize how low my ammo had gotten, so I'll stop being so jokey about it. I kind of needed a lot of that. Do you have... she's just basic repair kit skill. She doesn't have any advantages or anything like that, so I'm still grateful to have it, but it's not as great as it could be, I guess. Veggie, what do I want to do with you? Light armor? It improves his light armor. There's like no other armor improvements he's ever going to get. I can make his medkit heal amount even better than it already is. It's already quite strong. I think I would rather improve his light armor, because there's no other way to improve his armor. And his medkit stuff is already decent. So I think that's the more important thing to worry about currently. Damn, I wish that counted. Like, it gave it to you already repaired. That's a little bit of a bummer, I would say. I'm kind of curious, though, if I was wondering if I like took it off of him. See, it goes down to 10, and then if I flip back, damn it, it keeps track. Because here it actually goes down to 6 out of 10. Here it goes down to 10 out of 16, so it's not that the game is calculating that it's taken 10 damage, it must be like percentage based. So that's kind of interesting just to quickly see how it calculates something like that. Well, next time, guys, I'm hoping we could actually beat this campaign. I have high hopes. I feel like we have it in us. We could take a zigzag and try and hit a recruit along the way there that doesn't look too out of the way or anything. I think we have it in us. It's a possibility. If I don't beat it on this next attempt, then maybe I just quit this game forever, because I guess I suck at it. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.